This bald dude who looks like if Jeff Bezos and a Discord moderator had a baby claims he made over $100 million without needing social media. But here's the plot twist that'll make your brain glitch like a buffering YouTube video. He's got 1.6 million YouTube subscribers, 1.3 million Twitter followers, and posts constantly. So either this man is a pathological liar, or he discovered a money printing machine that nobody else in the make money online circus figured out. His name is Alex Becker, former Air Force firefighter turned software CEO, and according to SEC filings, not Instagram flexing, actual government paperwork, he got $110 million acquisition offer for his ad tracking software in December 2022. But here's what's absolutely bonkers. Less than 5% of his wealth comes from social media. His YouTube ad revenue, basically Starbucks money compared to his actual empire. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where the $100 million comes from, how his revenue model is the complete opposite of every guru playbook, and why he's technically not lying about the social media thing, even though it sounds like complete bullshit. Let's follow the money. Quick disclaimer before we dive in, this isn't me watching 2 YouTube videos and making wild assumptions. I went full investigative journalist mode, SEC filings for the Hyros acquisition, business structure analysis across multiple ventures, 474 Trustpilot reviews from actual customers paying $3,000 monthly, Reddit threads from his sketchy course selling days, the whole deep dive. We're following verified money trails, not marketing claims, and honestly, the business model is way smarter than it looks on the surface. It's the complete opposite of how every other online entrepreneur operates. Let's break down the money machine. So why does Alex Becker's business model matter? Because he's playing a completely different game than every other person in the online business space. Here's what normal gurus do: build social media following, sell courses to followers, make money from course sales, rent a Lamborghini, make content flexing the Lambo, sell more courses. It's the circle of life, except instead of Simba, it's a dude in a rented mansion teaching mindset. Social media isn't just part of the business, it is the business. Tai Lopez made an estimated $100 million selling courses to his audience. Iman Ghaji makes 60 to 70% from courses. Even Alex Hormozi generates over $100 million from educational content. Becker's claiming the opposite. Build software companies, use social media as marketing, make money from enterprise software sales. His YouTube ad revenue is $87,000 to $119,000 annually. Sounds impressive until you realize he's sitting on a 9-figure net worth. That's like Elon Musk being proud of his Etsy candle shop. But is this real or just elaborate repositioning? The timeline tells the story. 2007 to 2011, Air Force firefighter. 2011, launches SEO software. 2011 to 2019, builds software while selling courses that got him roasted on Reddit. 2019, stops selling courses completely, goes all in on Hyros. 2022, gets $110 million offer from publicly traded Bonsai International. Over 11 years, he went from questionable internet marketer to legitimate software operator with a 9-figure exit attempt. Let's break down where the money actually comes from. Let's start with the big one, Hyros, the ad tracking software that's basically the money heist of his empire. First, what does Hyros do? It solves one really expensive problem. After Apple dropped iOS 14, Facebook Pixel and Google Analytics only track 70 to 80% of conversions. If you're spending $50,000 monthly on ads and your tracking misses 25% of results, you're making decisions with a quarter of your data just gone. It's like trying to lose weight, but your scale only shows 75% of your actual weight. Motivating, but wildly inaccurate. Hyros tracks customers across 10 data points: IP addresses, cookies, emails, phone numbers, device switches, all of it. It follows people from first click through years of purchases, even when they switch devices or emails. It's basically Facebook Pixel on steroids. Now here's where money gets interesting. Pricing starts at $379 monthly for small businesses, scales to $1,500 to $3,000 monthly for bigger operations, then custom enterprise pricing above that. The kicker, Hyros explicitly targets businesses spending $50,000 or more monthly on advertising. That's not a suggestion, that's a qualification filter that keeps broke people out. Customer base, approximately 2,600 to 3,000 customers, including Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Russell Brunson. If average revenue per customer is $800 to $1,200 monthly, conservative given pricing tiers, that's $2 to $3.6 million monthly recurring revenue. Do the math, 24 to $43 million annually. SaaS companies get valued at 2 to 5 times annual revenue. At 2.5 to 4 times revenue, you get $60 to $172 million valuations. That's how a $110 million acquisition offer makes mathematical sense. But here's what everyone gets wrong. That $110 million was company valuation, not his personal bank account. The deal was $109 million in stock, only $1 million cash. We don't know his ownership percentage. If investors owned 30 to 50%, his cut could be half that. Plus, the deal collapsed in August 2023, so he never actually got the money. What he did get, validation from a publicly traded company that his software is worth 9 figures. And Hyros still operates, still generating $24 to $43 million annually. But Hyros isn't his first rodeo. Becker's been building and flipping software since 2011. SourceWave, launched in 2011, was SEO software that grew to an estimated $4 million annual revenue before he sold it in 2019. Sale price is undisclosed, but at 2 to 3 times revenue multiples, that's potentially $8 to $12 million. Completely unverified, but the math checks out. Spectre Labs, a nutrition company, also sold in 2019 for what sources vaguely describe as a tidy profit. Could be $500,000 or $5 million. Nobody knows because he guards exit numbers like KFC guards their secret recipe. Market Hero, his email software, evolved into Hyros rather than selling separately. If SourceWave sold for $10 million and Spectre for $2 million, that's $12 million in exits before Hyros. Add the Hyros valuation, and you're looking at $122 million in total company valuations over his career. But after taxes, investor payouts, employee equity, his actual take is probably $30 to $60 million. The pattern separates him from gurus, though. Becker builds software, scales it, exits, then builds the next thing. That's an operator's playbook. Gurus build one course and milk it forever like it's the last cow on earth. Now the revenue stream that's impossible to verify, cryptocurrency. Becker is heavy into crypto, co-founded NEO Tokyo NFT project during 2021 mania, tweets constantly about markets. One tweet claimed being down 8 figures was only 5% of his portfolio. If accurate, that suggests $200 million plus net worth. But this is self-reported, unverified, likely includes unrealized gains. If he invested in 2013 to 2017 when Bitcoin was $200 to $2,000 and Ethereum was $10 to $300, then held through 2021's peak, he could have made tens of millions. But if he bought at the top and watched it crash 70% in 2022, those gains are mostly theoretical. Current estimates range from $10 to $50 million in crypto assets. Nobody knows because holdings are private. What we know, he's wealthy enough that volatility doesn't bother him, suggesting either massive holdings or financial security from other sources. Now, the revenue streams most gurus depend on, but Becker treats like couch change. YouTube ad revenue, $87,000 to $119,000 annually. For normal people, that's life-changing. For someone with 9 figures, that's coffee money. It's less than 0.1% of a $110 million valuation. Past course sales from 2011 to 2019 probably generated a few million total before he stopped completely. His book, The 10 Pillars of Wealth, probably made $100,000 to $500,000 lifetime. Not nothing, but not moving the needle. Combined, all these guru revenue streams generate maybe $200,000 to $500,000 annually. Substantial for normal humans, irrelevant at his wealth level. This is the key difference. Typical gurus make 80 to 100% from courses and social media. Becker makes under 5%. His social media is marketing expense, not revenue source. So we know where money comes from. Now let's talk about how this machine prints it, because this is where Becker's model is genuinely brilliant. Traditional guru model, build following, sell $997 to $2,000 courses. Customer lifetime value is $500 to $2,000 total. Need constant new customers. Reputation degrades over time as students don't get results. It's a treadmill where stopping means falling off. Becker's model, build software solving expensive problems, use social media as B2, be lead gene. Customer lifetime value is $9,000 to $36,000 plus over 12 to 24 months. Revenue compounds as customers stay. Reputation improves as software delivers results. Here's his Hyros acquisition funnel. Create YouTube content about ad tracking problems. Attracts business owners spending $50,000 plus monthly who are hemorrhaging money. Pixel viewers and retarget with paid ads. Hyros spends $300,000 to $400,000 monthly on advertising. An insane budget that works for enterprise software. Drive traffic to webinars and consultations, but you can't just buy Hyros online. You must must book a sales call first, filtering out broke people. High-touch sales closes enterprise deals. White glove onboarding with dedicated account managers. This is why Trustpilot shows 4.7 out of 5 stars. The economics work because of lifetime value. If average customer pays $1,000 monthly for 18 months, that's $18,000 lifetime value. You can spend $2,000 to $3,000 acquiring them and still profit massively. Course sellers can't afford this. Their lifetime value is too low. So Becker spends $300,000 to $400,000 monthly on ads, maintains 1.6 million YouTube subscribers, posts constantly, and legitimately claims, I don't make money from social media. Because he doesn't, he makes money from software sales that social media helps facilitate. So how does Alex Becker make $100 million plus without social media while using it constantly? Here's the breakdown. Hyros generates $24 to $43 million annually. His ownership likely 50 to 80%, so $15 to $35 million annually in his pocket. Previous software exits probably netted $10 to $20 million after taxes. Cryptocurrency holdings estimated $10 to $50 million, but unverified. Social media, courses, books generate maybe $200,000 to $500,000 annually, basically a rounding error. Total estimated net worth $50 to $120 million in liquid wealth, potentially $140 million plus including unrealized crypto and full Hyros valuation. The $100 million plus claim is probably accurate with generous accounting, definitely inflated for cash he could access tomorrow. The without social media claim is technically true in the most misleading way possible. Like saying, I got rich without email while running an email marketing company. He uses social media extensively, just not for direct monetization. But here's why it matters. His business model is fundamentally more sustainable than the guru model. Enterprise software with high lifetime value beats course sales every time. Building and exiting operating businesses beats selling information every time. The math just works better selling $3,000 monthly subscriptions to businesses instead of $997 courses to individuals. The real lesson isn't about Becker being smart, it's about business models that scale beyond your personal brand. The ones who make real money build assets with high lifetime value. Software, equity stakes, real estate, things that compound without requiring constant presence. The ones who stay stuck sell courses and hit a ceiling because there's only so many people you can sell the same information to. Hormozi understood this, built Gym Launch before writing books. The books are led Jane for Acquisition.com, buying equity in real businesses. Tai Lopez didn't, never built real cash flow beyond courses, now facing SEC fraud charges. Becker's evolution from sketchy course seller, 2011 to 2019, to legitimate software operator, 2019 to present, proves change is possible. But it requires building products with value independent of your personal brand, which is way harder than filming yourself explaining passive income. The social media question misses the point. What matters isn't whether you use it, but whether you're monetizing attention directly or using attention to build better businesses. That's the difference between a media company selling courses and a software company using media as marketing. So what do you guys think? Is Becker's no social media claim genius marketing or technically correct bullshit? And could you actually replicate this, or does it require building software most people can't? Drop a comment. Your takes inspire full videos. If you want more breakdowns of how these empires actually make money, hit subscribe. Next week, we're doing Sam Ovens, made $20 million plus selling consulting courses, then sold everything and vanished. Where'd the money go? Why'd he disappear? We're following the trail. Thanks for watching. And remember, if someone's teaching you how to get rich, check whether they got rich from teaching or doing. That answer tells you everything.